I'm used to high-speed stuff, so vision's really critical to me. Racing, distance, speed, all of that is critical to performance, but also just to make sure that you can see what's coming up. I still race competitively. I won a title last year, so it's really critical to me to see clearly. I was reluctant to let somebody do surgery on mine. You only have one set of eyes. You're not going to just entrust them just to anybody. I've heard some horror stories about cataract surgery. I was led to them by reputation first. You ask people who has a reputation in the operating room. You really go out and do your homework. I mean, you don't just let someone do that. And I'd heard of his father, and I knew that he had passed on, so I didn't know that his son was in it. So, basically what I did is I was doing my homework, so I went and talked with him. I mean, I was kind of interviewed him, really. I wasn't going to commit to the surgery until I was satisfied that he was the man I was going to entrust my eyes to. He's just a nice guy, but you can tell he's really a professional about everything. We discussed my concerns at great length, and he gave me the answers I was satisfied with. It's really critical to me to see clearly, and so when we looked at the options of the lenses, we determined that for my needs, the crystal lens met what I wanted. I'm still competitive and still race, that part, and I'm always asking for probably a little bit too much, and so what you want is something, if you have distance, computers, I've got a small business, successful, I need for all three of those to be satisfied, and the crystal lens provided that. I didn't know you could. I have friends that are attorneys that got lenses that have to wear glasses in conjunction with the surgery. I didn't know that there was another lens that you could bypass that piece to the puzzle. The thing that I noticed about this is I was shocked after the surgery. At my age of 72, I didn't realize I was missing all the colors, because this lens in particular brought all the colors back like 50 years ago, back to my eyesight. I was surprised with how quickly a surgery like that could be performed and how quickly you got the result. I didn't think that cataract surgery provided that. From what I'd heard in the past, it would be you'd get some of your vision but not all of your vision. So my big surprise was that I was actually, Dr. Stewart encouraged me, go home, stretch a little bit, read your books under good lighting, and so I was doing that. So I think the biggest surprise was I'd missed all these colors for all these years. I didn't realize that 50 years of loss of that color with age, it's like everything's brighter, more clarity, more, the world's alive. Versus, so that was the biggest surprise, I think, of the procedure, was I had no idea that I'd been missing that for so long. I recommended a number of people, and in fact, I've taken one lady away from her doctor and sent it to Dr. Stewart. Her doctor had told her that she was going to have to wear glasses. I said, I think you need you need to have review and get another option. Talk to Dr. Stewart. Racing, everything has to be at a high rate of speed. Like you said, you're making a decision. You may not be only going 40 or 50 or 60 miles an hour, but you're picking a particular line, a rut, you're avoiding this, you're coming up to a jump. You have to have had that decision made back here, not there. So you have to see crystal clear where you're going to take the motorcycle. You're going to have to move it to one part of the track to prepare for the obstacle coming up. If you don't have total clarity of vision, you're literally doing it by braille, and that's dangerous. And so it takes your confidence away, so it enhances your confidence that you can see crystal clear what's coming up. You can see further down the track than you could see before, so that even gives you better preparation for the next obstacle behind that obstacle. So that's one of the primary things for racing that really is critical to anyone that's into performance. Whether they shoot guns, they can see better, paint art, they can see the colors better. I mean, I think there's probably not any piece of life that somebody, if they need cataracts surgery, would benefit immeasurably by Dr. Stewart's processes and his staff. There is somebody that's really at the top of their game, that's professional, that gives you the quality of product and a service that you expect you should get. I mean, other than that, there's not much you can say about it.